Hi, chat. I think we're live. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if it's alright. Audio. Hi, Brad. Hi, Socialist Mango Tree. How's it going? Aussie Chinese Ball Animations, hey. Liberian Mapping, hello. Danish Animations, hello. Zidane, hello, welcome. Dynaco, welcome back. Catboy, welcome. Manny, Stupidity Stuff, welcome. Commander Cameroon, that's a cool name. Country Ball Fan. It's very on the nose for this kind of stream, I guess. Welcome back, Sunnyflower. And Cholito, Yellow Hexagon. How you guys doing today? So, Hungarian Boy, welcome. So over the past 3 streams, I drew this piece, Polandball Vice, and I posted it on a couple of subreddits. I posted it on the Polandball Art subreddit, which was sort of what it was intended for, the Polandball Community subreddit, and the Outrun subreddit, which is not part of the Polandball community, but is the kind of aesthetic that I was going for here. If you like this kind of stuff, you know, the purple pink hues and Midnight Sun, palm tree stuff, Miami Vice type stuff, GTA, the Outrun aesthetic is very much that's what it is. And the Outrun subreddit's got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of synthwave, electronic music, if any of you guys are into that. There is a lot of just pieces of artwork, movies, videos, and stuff like that. I can't recommend it enough. So I want to do something a little bit different today. I don't know how long the stream is going to be, but I want to have more chat input in the drawing, because the first 2 streams we did on this channel involved more of input from chat. Chat sort of decided what we were going to draw, but it sort of became like a messy canvas. And then the past 3 streams, I drew something that I wanted to draw, and then there was a little bit of chat input, like the license plate saying no space, and ultimately the title. But I wanna draw what you guys want to draw. So let's get some ideas in the chat. PNN Ball. We do have a Polandball News Network video coming out tomorrow, I think. Aaron's been working on that. Cameroon. Let's see, what is Cameroon's flag? That's an easy flag. I don't think I've ever drawn Cameroon. Let's draw Cameroon. We pull up the flag. It's a nice, simple tricolor with a star in the middle. So I want to draw some kind of narrative, you know, rather than just like a blank canvas with a bunch of characters in it like we did the first stream. But it will sort of depend on what you guys are talking about in chat. That is a nice, smooth ball. Maybe a little bit too squished at the top. That's pretty good. Let me fire up some music. I am limited by... Whoops. Something go wrong? Cameroon flying Poland Airways. I can't remember how to find the YouTube streaming music or whatever. I'm trying to find that again. Give me a second here. Studio dashboard, is that it? Let's see, YouTube. Audio library. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my bookmark it. Whoa, too loud. Okay. Alright, this is a mood. What software do I use? Is it Clip Studio Paint? Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop? I use Photoshop to draw, but any sort of photo editing software or Paint, GIMP, whatever, anything where you can draw works totally fine. So let's draw Cameroon real quick, because that was a request for a country that we never really see in Polandball comics. You know, one of the cool things about Polandball as a medium is that, you know, you can cover really any kind of world event, history, and then there are just some countries that really never get featured, just due to, I guess, a lack of representation by people from those countries in the community. So when there's an excuse to draw a country that we don't really get to see that often, I will take it. So this music is from the pre-approved library that YouTube lets you use for streams. So if you guys ever want me to change it, just let me know. When I'm actually drawing, I'm not able to watch chat as closely as I would like to, so I will get to it. Let's give him some eyes. Make him happy. Clean up the corner. I think the eye can be bigger. No, that's too big. Another one over here. Nice little Cameroon. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Animations, probably Photoshop. I've made a few animations in Photoshop in years past. I'm sure there's better software to do it, but it's good enough if you're just making like a short little GIF. Easter Island. Why always Poland? Poland is the main character of Polandball. If you ever need a character and you don't, it doesn't really matter what character it is for the narrative, Poland should be your go-to character. He's the everyman. He is just a generic character you can fit in. You never have to explain why Poland is anywhere in a comic in Polandball unless he's in space, because canonically he cannot enter space. Poland Airways to the Nether. Poland Airways to New York. What hat should we give Cameroon? Yeah, let's give Cameroon a hat. Is there like a traditional kind of hat people wear in Cameroon? Algeria? Can we stop with Poland? Yeah, we don't have to drop Poland. Hungary? Hungary and Cameroon. Djibouti. Morocco, Algeria. Vatican City. India. We did India in the first the first canvas that I did. I think Algeria would be good. We can make it like an African continent themed comic of some kind. Maybe it could be like a bunch of African countries gathered for something, right? Maybe they're at like a comedy show or something. Poland is doing stand-up. Maybe not Poland. Maybe it could be someone else. British Columbia, Denmark or Sweden, Indonesia, San Marino, Turkmenistan, Botswana. Botswana would be good, keeping with the Africa theme. Yeah. Madagascar. What does Madagascar's flag look like? Oh, that's easy. Madagascar flag. Let's pull up Algeria, Madagascar. Draw 2 more balls. We'll do Algeria. So for generic comics, I like to use 5-pixel pencil for the border of the ball. Or for the ball, I guess. Not just the border. A ball is more than just a border. It's the essence of sphericality. This is no good. A little bit too big, but I guess is Algeria? I think Algeria is the largest country in Africa by size now, physical size. It used to be Sudan, but once South Sudan became independent, I'm pretty sure Algeria is largest. Give it a little bit of depth, so it has to come out a little bit like that. Okay. The crescent moon and the star. Which way is the star oriented? Okay. 2 tips of the star are touching the... I've always been bad about drawing crescent moons on flags. I think, see, like, it's too thick, but it's good enough. We get the point, right? I don't want to spend too much time on tiny little detail like that. Actually, yes, I do. Gonna make it a little bit thinner. Okay, and then let's see where the farthest tip. Whoops. Should I use 1 pixel for this? I'm gonna use 1 pixel for the star. Fill it in. Give him some eyes. What happened to the music? This is a 13-minute song. This is just ambiance. Chad? We'll do Chad. It looks like Chat wants Chad. I'll do Chad. Have I participated in Polandball? No. That's related to the Political Compass subreddit, right? I'm not a fan of the Political Compass subreddit. It's very, very, very hard right-wing. It's a little bit too... Not a little bit too. It's like straight up... There's like a lot of straight up racism and xenophobia in there, and I'm not a fan of that. Clean up the... moon. Djibouti. We're gonna do Chad, and I said I was gonna do Madagascar after Algeria. So, let me do the eyes real quick. 3-point pixel for the eyes. Should be roughly the same size as Cameroon's eyes, right? That's a pretty good eye. Maybe over here. And then a slightly smaller one on the right side. Show some perspective. Is that? I don't know. I think those eyes might be a little bit too small. Or maybe the right eye just needs to be a little bit farther away. No, they're too small. I think get rid of the right eye and then move the left eye to where the right one was. It's right here. You know what? No. Whoa, what did I do? Try this one more time. What does Chad's flag look like? Okay. Got Algeria. Merge this. That Cameroon came out really well. I like that. Madagascar. Let me pull up Chad's flag. Oh, this is Chad. The flag of Chad is the one that's it looks almost identical to the Romanian flag. It's like the blue or the yellow is very slightly different. Oh, okay, yeah. Chad and Romania have almost the exact same flag. All three colors on the flag of Chad are slightly darker than the Romanian flag. Blue, yellow, and red. Let's do Madagascar. We need to come up with a reason for all of these African countries being grouped together. Are they watching? They're happy, right? So, what are they watching? What are they looking at? Let's come up with some ideas, chat. That ball is too tall, too narrow. Ooh, I don't like that. Keep your balls smooth. This is the most annoying part of any drawing. Any Polandball drawing, at least for me. I don't... Okay, the ball's too big. Should get that checked out. Especially when you want the balls to be the same size as each other in one panel. It's annoying to try and... See, it's like too square. Zoom out a little bit. Maybe that'll help. That's not bad. Okay. It's Madagascar. Whoops. Take the green. Oh, you know what? I have to do this. Madagascar. Give him some eyes. 3 pixel. That eye can be bigger. No, it's not good. You can sort of tell, like within half a second of drawing some kind of art asset, if it's going to be good or not. And it's annoying when it's not. I don't like this. It's okay. Let me clean that up a bit. I don't know. There's so much white on the flag, it looks kind of weird, but... Madagascar. And then we'll do Chad. Catch up with Chad. Chad is Chad. Africans are in Europe watching a European safari. That's great. I love that. What kind of wildlife do they have in Europe? Rats and squirrels, foxes, raccoons. India selling motorbikes. Like them watch a Madagascar movie. Add some penguins, yeah. Romania on a wire thing, like in the spy movie, slowly lowering himself down onto Chad with a knife at the ready. There can only be one, but Chad is so cool that Romania fails. Interesting. I think that makes more sense for just like a... if Chad and Romania are in the UN or something. You're working on a collab entry that came here. Welcome. India selling motorbikes to all of them. That kind of makes sense. Let's see. Chad should have sunglasses, right? I mean, his name is Chad. We'll give him sunglasses. Let's draw Chad. And people are going to ask, why is Romania in this comic? Probably made like only a handful of comics that even feature Romania, and it's usually in the context of it being part of the EU and nothing to do with Romania itself. That's not bad. Oh, I have to split this from the Madagascar layer. Erase the old ball. They're watching Ukraine and Russia fight. It doesn't really make any sense. Every country so far has red and green. Yeah, I mean, that's a theme in African flags. Green and red are... green in particular is used in, I think, most African flags. I don't know what the symbolism is. India does export motorbikes. Does export motorbikes to all African countries. Yeah. Romanian Polandball is either vampires or just criminals. True. Romanian comics is just pickpocketing. Brazil rectangle. Pan-African colors. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's draw Chad. Do sort of like Cameroon, where it sort of bulges out like that on the left side of the ball, and then on the right side of the ball it's a little thinner. So underneath Chad. Reverse France. You know what? I think the blue line needs to be a little bit closer to center. I don't know how I want to do this. Red is just common in all flags? Yeah, I think red and blue are probably the most common. I think red is the most common color in any flag. Yeah, sorry, I can't read chat and draw at the same time. I do my best, but it's, you know, when I'm drawing, I'm focusing on the drawing, then I have to look at chat. I have a chance to pause. But I see most of what you guys are writing. But if you're spamming, then it's going to be hard to keep up. And then go to the red. This looks better. Okay. Now we give him sunglasses. Oops. Too big. Something like this. Let's get another eye. Let's give this a shot. We're darker on the inside. Love the drawings, good work, nice stream. Thank you. It's I don't know, I feel like I've watched drawing streams and I feel like it's good white noise. Good background noise. Like if you're working on something on your computer on yourself, I feel like it's just good background noise. Until I start yelling. I won't. I like when the sunglasses sort of poke out over the side of the ball, you know? Oh, you know what I should have done? Here, I'm gonna get rid of the lenses real quick. Lines behind them. Clean up the sides. Okay, now merge those layers. Fill them in. Darker gray. We got a Chad. Yeah, these are my trademark sunglasses, is how I draw them. Zemo's in the chat. Hey, Zemo. Stream's not a stream if it doesn't contain Chad. True. Ideas for today? So the idea for today is, unlike the past three streams, I want it to be more whatever I'm trying to be more driven by chat. So we got a lot of suggestions for various African countries. So I need to put some guardrails on this so that we're not just drawing a total mess of unrelated characters and plotline or whatever. So if we keep it with all these African countries, then we can more easily create some kind of narrative that makes sense. Chad needs a girlfriend. Chad has many girlfriends. That's why his name is Chad. If I had coal eye sunglasses, I would wear it everywhere. I think sunglasses are one of the most fun things to draw in Polandball. I've said this before, but I think there's a number of new people in the stream today. But one of the cool quirks about Polandball is that you can make things like Britain's monocle or sunglasses actually function as if they were eyes. So you can make a character their eye, or you can make the sunglasses animated in a sense that you can denote emotion, and you can make them happy in the same way that you would draw the eyes on Madagascar or Algeria or Cameroon like this. You do the exact same thing with the sunglasses. I always like that. Do I prefer art or animation? I like both. I don't think it's an either or. Animation is definitely a lot more time consuming to produce, and I myself have only dabbled in it a little bit. Draw a car, Central African Republic. Here, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite comics that I've made that features Central African Republic. Where is it? I've got a folder with hundreds of my comics going back 14 years. So it's going to take a second to find it. I remember the title. So the title was what was it? It was a triple entendre. This is one of my favorite comics that I've made. Many Africans go to a rich country and drive taxi, but is do not enjoy. But wait, I am think, why drive when can be? They am say if you is do what you is love, then you is never be a work a day in life. I am love my job. Beep beep, I am car. So this is called Coupe d'Etat, which I thought was the best part about this. It works on a lot of levels, right? A coupe is a kind of car. A coup d'etat is something that's happened very commonly in the Central African Republic. And a coup d'etat would be literally a car of state, like a state car. Car is like, you know, the joke here is that car is a car, right? I thought this was super, super clever. I don't remember if this was for a contest. Yeah, it must have been for Lesser Known September, because I would never draw a comic with these characters, because I just don't know anything about some of these countries, you know? I can't even tell you what country that is in the middle with the yellow. I want to say it's like Equatorial Guinea or something, but I'm not positive. But we've got Nigeria, I think this is Botswana, Seychelles, I think that's Tunisia on the left, and then Car at the bottom. Let me see. Is that Equatorial Guinea? No. What is this flag? The horizontal tricolor, green, yellow, blue. I need to look it up before I lose my mind. Gabon. Central African country. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just south of Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, Gabon. Damn, you guys are good at flags. Better than me. Yeah, this was one of my favorite comics. But I did notice when I submitted it, if it was for it was for a contest. When I submitted it, I forgot the T in transportation, so it was just, or the second T, so it was transportation. And I had to fix that when I actually posted it to the subreddit. Make Chad drive car like how SpongeBob drives a Bowmobile. Gabon these nuts. Very good. on, I need to open my window. It's a little hot in here. All right. All right, so we have... I feel like the right lens is a little bit too high. Hold on, let me pull this down. Whoa, where's the glasses? That looks better. I have to fix the nose bridge and the eye bridge. Is that what it's called? What's the thing on the top of the glasses? Car driving his new car. You drew your first Polandball digital art. You have it as your profile pic. Hell yeah, dude. Car would probably pull sick Tokyo Drift. One of the things that I feel has been a little bit lacking in Polandball over the past few years is things that have become canon. You know how like Israel is drawn as a cube, or Nepal is drawn as a monster, or that the US always has sunglasses generally, that the UK usually has a monocle and a top hat. Things like that are not... We don't get new things like that often. Yeah, I always draw my sunglasses like this. So I'm gonna merge this. Okay. So we've got 4 African countries here. Oh, I have to fix Madagascar. Okay. Let's put Madagascar behind Algeria. Oh, I have to add white to Algeria. See. Cameroon in the back, maybe? Put Madagascar up. Over here. It's behind Algeria. Yeah, this works a little bit better, I think. Maybe we can move Cameroon down a bit. Okay. You can't figure out how to do community posts? I don't know if there are approved submission rights on the Polandball community subreddit. Trust Senegal under Cameroon. Cars Fort. Oh, the Gaza Mobius strip? I do remember that. But Gaza's not... I mean, it didn't become canon as a thing, you know? Let's draw Senegal under Cameroon. Okay. Senegal works. Let me see the Senegalese flag. Oh, it's like the same... it's like the same flag as Cameroon. That's super confusing. No, let's go with a more unique flag design. I think we add one more African country so that we have 5. You know, we've got a good number. What if we drew Allied occupied Germany vertically as a ghost? I mean, typically, Germany that is depicted in comics after 1945 is just depicted as the normal German flag. I don't know that that's such a niche part of history, such a small part of history when it was occupied formally, right? Before they adopted the, was it the Grundgesetz? basic law. Angola flag is cool. Is Angola the one that has an AK on it? No, that's I think that might be Uganda. Angola has a machete. Some kind of gear. Machete and a gear emblem in gold. It's a cool flag. Uganda's the one that has the AK, right? No. Uganda has like a rooster or something on it. Morocco? Jewish Autonomous Oblast? What is that? Do they have a flag? Oh wow, it's like a pride flag. Interesting that Russia would allow something like that. Mozambique has the AK. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. That's way too busy of a flag. It's got an AK, it looks like a hoe or something, like a backhoe. Not a backhoe, is that a hoe? I don't know. And then a book, a flag, or a star rather. Morocco. Yeah, Morocco's got an easy flag. I'll draw that. Let me pull up the flag. Flag of Morocco. Oh, you know, we need to draw a ball first. Make it a little bit smaller. These balls don't need to be the same size. Pull this down so we can get a better look at it. Okay. Point for the star. Look at me sometimes, like all you want to do is run. Let's see. Hear me out, hear me out. Get the red. I feel like I'm drawing a lesser-known September comic. No one ever makes comics about any of these countries. On the subreddit, anyway. I know there's a lot of different Polandball communities out there on the internet. But the Polandball subreddit is pretty heavily North American and European, so we get a lot of... We get way too many comics about the United States. And the UK. And Germany. Sorry, 1 second. I like how Morocco came out. This is good. I like putting the eyes a little bit lower on the ball. Makes it look cuter. And let's put Morocco over here. Jewish Autonomous Oblast is also a cube. That makes sense. How about Libya for an African country? I think we have enough countries here We need some kind of reason for them to be grouped up and looking at something. My initial idea was they're at like a comedy show and Poland is a comic or something, but that doesn't make any sense. If any new country pops up, we have to make it an exceptional ball. South Sudan is the newest country, right? Can you get a drawing idea? Guess I'll tell? Sure. Let me pull up my ideas list. Okay, you can take this one if you're at all interested. This is the first one on my list. I've just never gotten around to making it. I don't know that I ever will. But my idea was to create a reverse D-Day, where instead of like American, Canadian, and British troops landing on the beach, instead you have a bunch of Germans landing on the beach, right? You know, they've got helmets on, and then, you know, the guy who's driving the boat says yells out 30 seconds, and then the door drops down on the beach, and a bunch of Germans run out onto the beach, and then just start digging holes on the beach. The Indonesian and Polandball have their own community. Yeah, there's a couple of... I've noticed there's a couple of like very country-specific YouTube channels and communities. Can India please be selling motorbikes to them? Alright, here's an idea. How about they are cars trying to sell them cars or something? And India's trying to sell them motorbikes. I don't know why they're happy though. Watching the Madagascar penguin movie. Yeah, German D-Day, reverse D-Day. I thought that was a good idea. Montenegrin animations. What did you, oh, you just want me to say your name? Montenegrin animations, welcome to the channel. How many comic ideas do I have saved up? I have a Word document that's 25 pages long with just comic ideas. So maybe like 4 or 5 dozen comics that I've just never gotten around to making. A lot of them, I run into a problem whenever I want to draw a comic, where in my mind it's a lot more elaborate, and then I just don't have the patience to sit down and draw it the way I want it to. And then I just end up not drawing the comic. I have a great idea for a Nordic Council comic, but it requires a lot of high-effort art to really make it, to pull it off right. And I started drawing it over 10 years ago, and I still have the file, and a few times over, you know, the past decade I've gone back to it and added a little bit more. I need to finish it, but it's a stupid joke, but I think it would be it'd be a pretty popular comic if I finished it. Maybe it's like a car at an automobile show with India and car. Alright, that makes a little bit of sense. I don't like this song. What is this? Do the African Union. African Union's got a cool flag, but it's a little bit too... Alright, hot take. Putting the territory of a country on a flag is stupid. Cyprus, on paper, like, everything about the Cypriot flag is great except for the fact that the actual island is on it. Can I draw you, Montenegro? Is Montenegro the flag that has the gold border? Yes. Now I want to keep this an African-themed comic. Auto show with India and car. Yeah, that makes sense. A car company ball sells a motorcycle, and Chad said it's on the house. About USA and China, car and India have automobile show. Trying to combine ideas. Can I play copyrighted musics or copyrighted songs on stream? Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a Taylor Swift stream. Montenegro and the auto show. Kosovo's got a cool flag. Yeah, that's fair. But again, the problem is like the design is great. It's just put something else instead of the territory. There are times that you have an animation, but when you're doing it, it looks like shit. Yeah, I mean, art is an art, right? It's hard to make something look exactly how you want it to in your mind. It takes a special talent for somebody to transcribe the images in their head perfectly onto either paper, a canvas, or digitally. Africans watching Togo doing comedy. I like the idea of a comedy show for some reason. Like, Sudan drives a car like this, but South Sudan drives a car like this. Oh, you know what? That might be good. And then you could use, like, car as the actual car. Yeah, let's keep it Africa themed. I don't want to just add in a bunch of random countries. You know, like, I'm gonna be doing a ton of streams, so your country will get featured at some point. On the first here, I'll pull up the first canvas that we did so people get an idea of what we did, because it looks like there's a lot of new people in chat. So the first stream I did, this is what we came up with. There are a lot of different countries. See, it's not like there's no coherent plot here. It's just a blank canvas, and I was sort of just drawing what chat wanted. So what? We got Greenland, Iceland, North and South Korea, Brazil, a Brazilian state, Malta, Estonia, Sweden, Finland, Canada, Poland, Sri Lanka, India, and China. Small Ethiopia. You suck at animating, but you're more great in drawing. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being bad at one kind of art and better at another kind, you know? A lot of these things are just, what is it? A lot of these things, it's down to practice, right? Alright, let me see. What is Togo's flag? Okay, I have a great idea. So, I think we do the comedy show, and then Togo will be the comic doing stand-up. And then it'll be saying, Sudan drives car like this, South Sudan drives car like this. Kaliningrad General already made an African comedy show, animation, Central African oh, really? Somalia and Ethiopia would be neat. I think Somalia has one of the best flags of any country. It's a shame it's not really a functional state. Like the Polandball Vice art I drew? Yeah. This is, I think, one of the best things I've ever drawn. It's 1:25 a.m. in Greece. Well, glad you're here. Can I draw the real Macedonia flag, not the fake country called North Macedonia? I'm not gonna take sides here. What's the region in Greece called Macedonia? Do they have a flag? That's probably what you're asking, right? Oh wow, that's a sick flag. I'm gonna put it in, this is the flag of Macedonia, the Greek region. This is a great flag. I've been in Benin, and I want to go... Lome? Oh, okay, I get it. That's a clever pun. I've been in Benin, and I want to go Lome. So like, I've been in Benin, but I want to go home. Lome? Is that how you pronounce it? Have I seen the Simpsons skit of how people drive different cars? Yeah, that's that's where I got the idea. You know, Simpsons has exhausted the entirety of possible comedic material that the human brain can produce. Maybe a magic show. Small Ethiopia as a magic man? You're Somali yourself, always happy to not end up with a flag like Turkmenistan or Belarus, or God forbid any flag with a coat of arms. Totally agree. Coats of arms look cool as just like a coat of arm, right? But not on a flag. Flag should not be super busy. Somalia's got a great flag. Turkmenistan, is that the one that's got like all that weird writing or stuff on the right or on the left? Yeah, that's... Turkmenistan's got a super ugly flag. That's like F tier. Belarus has a terrible flag too. USA state flags have left the chat. Yep, most US state flags are terrible. Alright. Alright, we're gonna make Togo the comedian, and he's gonna be on top of Car. Central African Republic flag sucks too. It's got too many colors. Yellow, green, red, white, and blue. It's just too much. Let's find the Sudanese flag. Not a fan of the Sudanese flag either. It's just kind of unoriginal. South Sudan. Give Togo a bow tie. I think Togo should wear a toga. That's just like something like that should be canon, right? It's totally nonsensical. It's just because they sound similar, but it has nothing to do with, you know, Togo's culture. Iran does have a good flag. Totally agree. Dynaco, hey, I just made some World War II art. What'd you draw? Can you show us? Link it in the chat if you want. Be interested to see it. Zemo thinks the Car flag slaps. Let me pull it up. I think that's a hard disagree for me. This is the flag of the Central African Republic. I think it's way too busy. Too many different colors. Like, it's a simple flag, but it's just... I don't know. Somalia and Somaliland split in two like a magic show. That's clever. I like that. Magic trick idea. Tonga says for my next, I'll make Bougainville disappear. I feel like there's some historical context there that I don't understand. Those kinds of things that you said with Toga, Togo and Toga remind you of the original Polandball jokes in comics. Yeah, like, totally nonsensical, right? Oh, sorry. Outside links typically get removed, auto-removed in YouTube live chat. My bad. I'm new to this. I've only done, I think, 5 YouTube streams, so... Moderators coming in clutch. Nigeria and a stack of money behind Cameroon. Equatorial Guinea should be Equatorial Guinea, shaped like an egg. Can make a World War I era Italy ball. It won't fit for this. This is going to be just strictly African countries. Alright, let me pull up Togo. This is an okay flag. I would say this is like a B tier flag, Togo. Alright, we're going to make Togo small so he can be on top of Car. Then this can be like a multi-panel. Let's see, change canvas size. Let's make this 2,000 pixels. Togo flag is not that good. Well, I say B tier, not A or S tier. The Central African Republic flag was supposed to be used for an African superstate, hence the name of the country. The idea fell apart due to the death of the guy proposing it. That's typically what happens with like a lot of these kinds of regionalist movements or unification movements. Like Pan-Arab nationalism basically died when Nasser died. Gamal Abdel Nasser, former president of Egypt. He was like the biggest figure in Pan-Arab nationalist, the Pan-Arab nationalist movement in like the immediate aftermath of the, or not immediate aftermath, but like during the decolonization period in the 1950s, 60s. Lions won the NFL game. I don't follow football, but neat, I guess. We beat Tampa Bay. Should make a tier list of flags live one day and see how many people I manage to trigger. I should. Togo's flag reminds you of Liberia's flag, but more African. Yeah, it's the same idea, right? It's a you've got the field on the top left with a star and then stripes. Okay, so let's draw Togo. It's enough talking with chat. You guys are distracting me. I've got a job to do. Alright. Let's make Togo roughly the same size as Monaco. Or not Monaco, Morocco. Monaco and Morocco should be in some kind of political union as well. Pan-Morocco Monarchanism. It's the most important movement in geopolitics today. Line behind Togo. It's a very eclectic playlist that YouTube has offered that are free of copyright issues. The aspect ratio of the Togolese flag is the golden ratio. What's the golden ratio? The golden ratio is ratio between two numbers that equals approximately 1.618. Strongly associated with the Fibonacci sequence. Okay. 3 to 5. I feel like I'm watching Dune or something. Togo. How many stripes are there? Okay, it's green, yellow, green. I keep losing my tab. The bottom one's so good. Time to go watch Kolai stream. Togo should be in a lot more comics just because you can use that, like, the name as a pun very easily. You know, we're just gonna do straight lines, I think. These have to be thick stripes with 2 C's. And then 2 stripes at the bottom. Whoops. Okay. The red, fill it in. Notice how all the Pan-African colored flags, which are derived from Ethiopia, are on the other side of the continent. This is due to the fact that most of Ethiopia's neighbors felt its imperialism. Interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna change to... change this music. Can I draw out Nigeria and a stack of money behind Madagascar? If there's... maybe, if there's time. I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but I could draw Nigeria, why not? But, here. Draw eyes on Togo. How do I want these eyes to look? Here, I have a good... This is a good reference image for how to put emotion, express emotion with eyes. Trying to see how I want the eyes to look. I want him to look kind of serious because he's pretending to be serious, you know? Something like this. No, it's too serious. Let's just make him happy too. Maybe a straight line at the bottom. I think that eye needs to be bigger. The eyes go down a little bit. Something like that. I think that looks okay. to draw car underneath him. I think it was Brain for Breakfast who created that facial expression reference template. Was it? Like this, the middle part? This does look like his art style, so. Yet another one of Brain for Breakfast's lasting contributions. Thank you, Dick Rhino. Next stream should be USA States. Another hot take, I don't like state ball. Personally. I know a lot of people do, but I don't like drawing I don't like drawing state balls. I'm not interested in, you know, like beef that California and Texas have, or why there are 2 Dakotas. Like the cultural differences among U.S. states is so small compared to what you get internationally. Yeah, everybody in the chat say hi to Dick Rhino and his excellent moderating skills and Polandball knowledge. Okay, let's draw a car. I'm gonna give car some wheels. No. Remember, always make your balls smooth. You don't want rough balls. Is that right? That's not the best ball. The blue background flags get so annoying to draw. Yeah. That's another thing, is like, if I'm reading like a state ball comic, I don't know who half the characters are, because, you know, half the US state flags are the exact same thing. You know, it's like a super ugly state seal on top of a blue field. Oh no, that's Delaware, idiot. How do you not know? Am I going to do historical country balls stream? I would like to do some comics with like the Roman Empire or something, or the Roman Republic. What happened to the music? There we go. Do I know how much time we have? I could stream for about another hour, hour and 10 at most. But I'm trying to stream more frequently, most nights when I can. You memorized all the state flags? That's pretty remarkable, actually. Alright, to draw a car. Wait, how many is it? It's 4. It's okay. It's 4 bands. Those are some thick bands. Oh, I drew them on top of car. No, I did on the wrong layer. All right. You think ancient Rome is really underrated and underused country ball? Totally agree. Yep. There's really not enough stuff done with like old history, ancient history. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. See, I feel like I'm drawing Jupiter with all these different bands. Whoops. Whoa. Okay. Car. Yellow. Fortunately, it's an easy flag to draw. I forgot to do the red stripe in the middle before I merge those layers. Losing track. Okay, Togo I can get rid of. Yeah, this is like an ugly Jupiter. I want to do this. Goes right down the middle, and then I want the yellow star to be visible. This is okay. Something like that. Whoa! Too much red. Too communist. Okay. Add the star. I'll have to add wheels at some point, maybe later. Give him a sort of a blank expression. Big eyes. Whoa, I didn't do it in a new layer. This might not work actually. I did the... Yeah, they have to be a little bit smaller. I put the red stripe a little bit too far left. So the eyes have to be sort of centered on that, you know? Man, I really should have moved that stripe left. Oh well. This, zoom in a little bit. Move the left eye off to the left. I don't really like how that turned out. We'll go with it for now. You're interested in history too, but you forget almost everything because your memory's horrible. Yeah, me too. Draw an Ecuadorian ball getting gunned down by another Ecuador with a black mask and an AK. Maybe in another comic, not this one. Do I like to eat crackers? Sure, yeah. You got max grade in history? Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this African theme. Oh yeah, I love hamburgers. I'm actually a vegetarian, but I've had many hamburgers in my life. Something with the eyes seems off, other than that it's good. Yeah, the problem is not the eyes, it's where I put the red stripe. It's too offset. I might just redo it. Fix this. Hide the eyes. the red back. See, like, the eyes are fine, I think. And the stripe should go between them. So let's do that. Just hold the top, fix that. That looks better. Quick fix. Still maybe a little bit too thick, but it's good enough. Yeah, I know, whoops. I know you guys want to see, like, you know, your favorite countries or whatever doing stuff, but I only have so much bandwidth. I can only draw so much while interacting with chat. And I wanted to draw, like, an actual comic rather than just a blank canvas. What's the name of this song? Let's take a look. This is Dive Down by Vyen, V-Y-E-N. Let's play it again. I wasn't paying attention to it. It's only two minutes. Yeah, it bulged a little bit too much, the first line. Do I like mozzarella sticks? I don't go out of my way to get them, but yeah, they're good. One second. I think the eyes actually are... Looks a little bit better. Just do car, and then eyes. And I can come back and I can fix that. How did I draw wheels in that one comic? Let me see. Give me cartoony wheels. Coupe d'etat. Where is it? Here it is. So these were simple wheels. I'm pretty sure I based it off of like a set of tires from Rocket League. I like how this works. Here. I'm gonna copy and paste it as a reference, so I don't have to swap back and forth all the time. Okay. We're at 25 people. Will we get to 30? The most concurrent viewers we've had at one point was 35. And I think it was like last Saturday or something. You know, we're a small channel, so we'll get there eventually. But it's fun to be able to interact with all of you guys. So, you know, the more people we get, the more unwieldy chat will become. And it'll be harder to give shout outs to everybody. That doesn't look right. Trying to get the the dimensionality set in my mind, you know? It's a little bit better, I think, and then it should come out a little like this. Should be doing this in a different color. Make it easier to see. Let's make it red. That's almost right, I want to say. Alright, let's make it black. And then, what gray did I use here? Gray on the inside. Back to... Sorry, chat. I tunnel vision when I'm drawing, and then I lose track of what you guys are talking about. Clean this up a little bit over here. It's too thick. Should be like a darker gray, I think. Do the spokes. Ooh, hold on. This is not right, that part. 2 point. I'm gonna have to come back and clean that up, but that's along the lines of what I wanted. I'll clean it up. You subscribed the day this channel opened? You subscribed earlier than I did. I joined the project maybe like a week or two after it started. So I might be the newest member of the YouTube channel, but we've been doing it for about 4.5 months, I want to say. If you guys haven't seen the other videos we have on our channel, please go take a look. There's a lot of great stuff there. I've been doing a lot of the live streams recently just because I like it. But Aaron and Dick Rhino put out a lot of videos. And Alpaca has made a lot of the animations, which are just fantastic. Alright. So I wanted to do something like this. Oh no! Photoshop crashed. I hope I saved it. While we're talking about music, you've been listening to an album every day for the past couple months or two. Nice. I get most of like my new music through Discover Weekly on Spotify. 125th sub, nice. 114th sub, awesome. Yeah, we're trying to keep this an African-themed comic. So the text, I'm gonna do something like this. Use Calibri, regular. 32-point font, black text. Draw the other wheel. Wheel 2. Yeah, we're only doing African countries in this in this stream, or at least for this project. Just there needs to be a little bit of structure to when we're making comics with chat's input. Otherwise, we just end up with sort of a mess. So, like I was saying at the start of the stream, I'm gonna put guardrails on whatever it is that we're drawing, so that we get something of a coherent narrative at the end. But there will be more opportunities in the future to draw your favorite country in some other capacity. We very rarely see African countries featured in Polandball comics, so I thought it was a good opportunity to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this right wheel. I don't like how it turned out. Put it in the car. I'm gonna merge it. Paint bucket, and then it's darker on the insides. It should be shaded, right? I'm gonna clean up over here. You can shade it at the end. Give it some shadow. Yeah, if you keep spamming in the chat, it's going to be harder for me to keep up with what you guys are saying. And again, I know like you guys want to see specific countries in the comics. We'll get to it in future streams, but I think we came up with a pretty good idea here. So let's see this through. This is sort of layer one. Like a teacher trying to contain us rowdy students from weird ideas on what to draw. Not the worst comparison. Do you guys prefer thick brushes or thin brushes? It depends. Yeah, thick brushes look cleaner because if you use a very thin brush, like if I use 1 pixel, it's gonna look really messy. Just because, you know, the pixels are formed at right angles to each other, so it looks very blocky. But if I go up to like 10, it looks a lot smoother, you know? Love drawing big balls. Yeah, me too. Small balls too. Balls in all sizes. I'm gonna fix this wheel now because it's really bothering me. Don't like that song. Use 12 pixel. I normally use 5 pixel for a ball, 3 point for the eyes, 1 for detail, 2 for detail. This looks better already, actually. Move it up so I can see what I'm actually drawing. like that. And then I can add a little bit of three-dimensionality to it. Let's do zoom in, break out the 1 pixel pencil. 1 pixel pencil. It has to be sort of oblong. Wait, did I use the right color? Border. This song's kind of a banger. That looks way better. Okay, let's get rid of the other crappy wheel. We just successfully cooed Central African Republic. We consider making a Polandball official Discord server for the YouTube channel. I don't know. That might be an interesting idea to think about. But there are various Polandball subreddits out there. Or not subreddits, I'm sorry. Discords. Yeah, if that's Dick Rhino still as the moderator, we do have a fairly large Discord for Polandball. How unrealistic can a Polandball get before deemed too unrealistic? I mean, it has to be shaped like a ball. Unless it's, you know, one of those few countries that isn't a ball, like Israel is a cube. But if I draw something like this, like we're not sticklers for good art, but like your ball can't look like this. You know? Unironically, this actually looks like the interwar years Poland. Like, this wouldn't pass. This isn't a good Polandball. You don't have Reddit, that's why you didn't know? Okay. Yeah, well, the Polandball subreddit is like the premier destination for Polandball comics. So it's maybe worth having a Reddit account just to look at, be able to comment. Yeah, Polandball troll face. Drawing some cancer right now. Nightmare fuel. Is it okay to draw this? No, don't. Your Polandballs can't look like this. This looks more like a country human. It's my crappy stick figure art. Give him some hair. Tried to draw bad shape and I drew Poland. Yeah. We need to remember to advertise a channel stream in the Discord server. I noticed that there was something in the Polandball feed channel the last few streams. It's a learning experience. But yeah, we do need to advertise it. How does the UI of Photoshop work? Yeah, that might be worth talking about. So you have at the top, you know, file, edit, image, layer, type, select, whatever. Those are sort of advanced tools where you can like trim or flip an image or something like that. The left side is sort of the actual tools that you use. when you're drawing or editing a photo. So the left side has, this is the select tool. There's a crop tool, right? If you want to crop your image. There's an eyedropper to get the right color or whatever for to be able to use your pencil, your brush tool. There's a spot healing brush, paint bucket. You can blur or sharpen images. You can add text. On the right, the bottom right of the UI, you can see there are layers. So this is one of the reasons why I've always drawn comics in Photoshop, was because it had layering, whereas MS Paint didn't. I think it has it now, like the newest version of Paint. But layering allows you to move objects behind or in front of other objects, which makes it a little bit easier to make a comic without having to erase fine details or whatever. There's a country stick figure, yeah. This is an old Photoshop. I haven't updated my Photoshop. I should get the newer version. This is like the 2015 version. Okay. I'm gonna keep our little cancerous Poland. Okay. Let's just finish the first panel at minimum tonight. So I don't have forever. Cancer. Put this layer all the way at the bottom so I don't have to look at it. I am deferring all of the moderator actions to Dick Reiner right now. Just try not to spam in chat so that you don't get timed out. Yeah, we did get sidetracked by the stick figure. Okay. Okay, I can merge car. Actually, hold on. Where's wheel? What is wheel 1? Do I still have this layer? Yeah, okay. No, okay, I think that's an empty layer. The wheel should probably be a little bit lower, right? Something like this. Maybe on the other side as well. That's not Togo, that's car. You know what? It's fine, I'm not gonna mess with it. We should give Togo a microphone. I have a comic where I drew a microphone. I'm trying to find it so I can... Same thing. Draw South Sudan. South Sudan is going to be... Well, maybe... I'm going to draw the flag of Sudan and South Sudan. Maybe not them as characters, but the flag. This is like spooky music. Where is it? I have a comic I made that has Poland as like a game, or no, Switzerland as a game show host, and he's holding a microphone, and I remember liking how it turned out. I'm trying to find that. God, what was it called? Bear with me here. It was like a game show or something. Here it is. This was a cool comic to draw. There's the microphone. I like drawing all this. The pierogies and the kielbasa. The way that Poland is crying here, I ripped this off of Dick Rhino. This is how he drew in one of his comics, a character crying. I could just trace over a microphone again. Yeah, but here we go. Let's just take this. Music is scary. I'm just playing what YouTube has available. This dark ambience. Angry. Or we'll go funky. Okay, it's give it a more modern microphone. Does it really look like a microphone? I don't know. This tool. This to be more rounded, I think. That's a little bit better. Maybe add some black dots on it. It's gonna be really hard to tell, but I don't know. I think it's kind of obvious that it's a microphone. Small countries will need small microphones. Pan-Slavonic, yeah, I thought that was a clever pun. Hello, Jupiter. Thanks for joining us. Draw Morocco singing along. I have Morocco on the left side. He's not singing. Togo is a comedian. He's making fun of Sudan and South Sudan. Okay, I think we can add shading here. So this is what the first panel is going to be. So let's do shadows. Welcome back, Bread. More Dick Rhino inspired shadows here. They're like a crescent moon around the ball. Whoops, that's no good. This way. And down over here-ish. Chad does look like a Chad. Sunglasses are an instant way, or a way to make any character instantly look cool. And Cameroon. The song sucks. Change in a second. Do you have any preference ways of drawing certain balls? The ball, I always start by drawing the ball itself. I think probably everyone does, right? The ball has to look good. If the ball doesn't look good, I redraw the ball. The way that I draw a tricolor is I draw 2 lines behind the ball, and then I clean it up, and then I fill it in. And then I usually do eyes last, but it really does make sense to do eyes first, so you know where to place the various assets of the flag or how to orient the flag. So it's probably smarter to draw eyes first on a ball. Something like that. A little bit for Algeria over here. Whoa, too much. Oh, I see. Pulse here. Fix that. A little bit of a shadow here for Cameroon. Car. I'll have to fix the eye, because the eye is partly in the shadow, but I'll just be able to fill that in with white. How should I do the wheels? How should they be shaded? Be kind of the same way. Something like this. Microphone above Togo, or above the shadows. There's gonna be a shadow on. No, I don't need to add a shadow to on top of the car. Or maybe I should. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. It would sort of be like oblong-ish, irregularly shaped. Something like that. Okay. I think that's all the shading I need to do. 100%, 35% opacity. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna merge these layers. Might have to fix that left wheel at some point. I'm not... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna fill this in, actually. Go back to 35%. Okay. I have to clean it up a bit. There's some shadow over things that should be shaded. So like right here, the eyes should never really be shaded. Where else? Outside, right here. Nope, that's not right. Back to normal eraser tool. Some errant pixels. I shaded part of the background. That's why there's some gray pixels here. Something like that. Yeah, I lowered the opacity of the shadow. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat now. You do ball first, then flag, then eyes, then shadows, and maybe accessories. Yeah, that's generally how I do it too. But I really do think doing the ball first and then the eyes makes the most sense, so that you can draw doodads and the elements of the flag itself based on the positioning of the eyes, right? Because the eyes are where it's like the front of the ball. So you orient the eyes to the flag. You're an animator. Cool. You like to do shading at the very end so you can mask properly and all that? Yeah, I always do shading at the end too. When we zoom out, the stick figure always jump scares me. Let's see. It's funny. You want to get into animation but you have a lot to learn? I would love to too, but it's a lot of work. And I feel like in 10 years, AI is going to replace a lot of the work that we're going to need to do. Not even 10 years. I think in 5 years, you'll be able to whip up any kind of animation using AI pretty quickly. Maybe when you read chat, shout out or mention my friend, the Waiter of Karma. He's a real W guy like you. Waiter of Karma, shout out to you. Yeah, animation's tough. Shading went from stale to amazing in 2 seconds. Yep. Yeah, if you guys are spamming in chat, you're gonna get sent to the gulag. Metaphorically. Yeah, they were flooding chat, yeah. You want to learn how to animate in the style of Neon Genesis Evangelion. It'll take years. Yep. Aussie Chinese ball animations. Oh, I thought you were saying hello. Okay. Just, sunglasses emoji. General Coconut, hello. Stupidity here is looking out for all of us. It's true. The thing is that AI animation will probably not have the same soul as American animation. Or, not American, as human animation. Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, look at how far AI art has come in just like the past year or two. It's actually really scary, I think. The applications for AI are endless, and I know people have been saying it ad nauseum, but I really do think we're on the threshold of entering a new era where it's going to be very difficult for people to distinguish what's real from what's not. And based on the past 8 or 9 years of history, the potential for malicious misinformation is only growing exponentially because of AI. You can pretty much give it a single drawing and it can completely mimic your art style. Yeah, AI is crazy. Alright, so this is panel 1. Panel 2 is going to be the same thing, but he's going to be saying Sudan is drive car like this. South Sudan is drive car like this. And then the 5 countries on the left will start laughing. So it's a Simpsons joke and it's a pun. So it's not wholly original, but I thought it would be a good, good sort of chat guided drawing. People are also using AI for questionable things, to say the least, and needs restrictions. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Like, there's illicit content, obviously, that is illegal for good reason, but AI sort of... there are laws that are being written in a lot of places now to sort of govern the use of AI so that people can't use it to make illicit images, which is a good thing. That they're restricting it. But yeah, I mean, AI in general is the applications for AI are enormous. But again, like any new technology, they can be used maliciously, and that worries me. You would only use AI to help with the ideas of animation and art. I've used ChatGPT as like a starting point for writing memos and things like that. You know, I consider myself a pretty good writer, and you can really tell when something is written by ChatGPT. Like someone was saying earlier, AI has a hard time transcribing soul to whatever product it's producing. AI art sucks, you can notice it just by looking at it. It depends. Some of it, I think, is very obviously AI art. Some of it is... It depends on what program it is. But I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but... You know, one of the things that Midjourney was really bad at for a long time was hands. But it's gotten a lot better in the most recent versions of the software. But I unfortunately have to get going in a few minutes, so I'll try and do another stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening, maybe around 5 o'clock Eastern US. I'll draw the second panel here. It should be pretty quick since we know what it's going to be. Again, it's basically the same thing, but he's making fun of South Sudan. It's a Simpsons joke. But this was a fun stream. Short stream. Again, I'm going to be trying to stream a little bit more regularly. It's great to see all of you guys showing up day after day. We've only been doing this for a little over a week, so it's a new journey for us, and for me in particular, so it's been really fun to be able to interact with you guys and talk about comics and history and flags and stuff like that. All this stuff is my bread and butter. I love it. So I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I hope you guys have a great upcoming week, and if you don't, tune into the stream and hopefully we can make it not as bad. And again, I want to do more of these streams that get input from you guys. So thanks again, everybody. Have a good night, wherever you are, or good morning, whatever.